Order up the 5 at 10, ready and hot to go.
You can't take me hard to go. Jamal doesn't know who Chaperone is or what that song is, but welcome back to the 5 at 10 show, your favorite surplus line related news and variety show in the entire 94583 area code. I'm your host, Zeke Samoy.
And I'm Jamal Davis, and you all watching at home are our favorite customers.
Yes, chef, fire again. But the reason we're speaking like your favorite local diner owners is that today's episode is all about food on the go.
There's nothing better than calling your favorite takeaway spot, insisting that your massive orders for a party with friends, and then gorging yourself on that entire order all by yourself on the couch.
And that, my friends, is the beauty of food on the go. You can eat it anywhere. It could be any type of food you imagine. And it is the basis of today's interview and episode.
That's right. Today's interview features none other than two-time secret judge Brian Manson. And if you happen to only know one thing about Brian, well, he's a massive foodie.
You want a good bite to eat in the Bay? Well, Brian's a guy with a place in mind and a man with a plan. And today on the 5 at 10, we're picking his brain over some lunch at the Bishop Ranch food trucks.
If you haven't heard yet, Bishop Ranch features a food truck of the day every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right by Roundhouse. And we were able to check out one with Brian, and we're here to let you know how it all tasted.
It tasted pretty good. But if you enjoyed today's playlist, you can thank financial analyst Anthony Labwitz. Shout out. He played one of my favorite bands, Goth Babe. But we'll be hearing more from Anthony coming up in today's broadcast.
Ooh.
And that's not all, because we've got a 2-for-1 special today.
You just have to download
interviews.
You just have to download the McDonald's app.
Well, not true, at least for now.
Not yet.
Everything runs through the McDonald's app. But before we get to Brian's interview, we will also be having some newly promoted Slayers in our FA department in the studio on the show to talk about their promotions.
Well, we can't wait, but unfortunately, not everything on today's episode will be 5 stars.
Because unfortunately for today's trivia game, due to a couple of knuckleheads who ruined trivia for the rest of us last week, we made the difficult decision to cancel trivia this week once again.
Now, don't get me started with the Kahoot sign-in names, people.
Because that means fewer prizes this week, sadly.
Play games with stupid names, no games at all.
But rest be assured, we're working with Kahoot to try and find out whoever used those inappropriate names for the past 2 weeks, as well as create a new system where we can all have fun playing trivia while also maintaining a professional, respectful, and knowledge-able environment. Because, hey, we all love trivia.
Right? We want to have fun and play trivia. Speaking of a top-tier professional, El Fuego is back. And he'll be leaving his mark again. And you'll have a chance again to win some cool El Fuego swag. Choose the new design in black or white, or stick with the old design.
Yes, or just dance without any music.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
But we also have our team's background contest, as always. Today's theme is your favorite takeout food.
Speaking for myself, my favorite takeout food is Chinese.
Chinese. Why is that, Jamal?
Well, because I'm low maintenance. Low maintenance?
That was a good one. Nice, man. It took me a little bit. Well, let's take a look at everyone's backgrounds today. I wonder if they have some low maintenance backgrounds. Let's take a look at everyone's backgrounds today.
Let's see what we got. And
looking pretty good.
And boom!
Boom! Still can't see them.
Well, I think this is a pretty cool background, whoever chose this one.
Yeah.
You know, this is the first time right here that they chose us as the background.
I don't think we can win a prize.
I don't know, but I think we probably...
There we go. Wow, that one's formulating up in there.
Nice.
Looks like we got...
I see some tacos.
There's so many backgrounds, hard to tell.
Yeah.
Do you see some tacos? Is that lumpia on the bottom left, Mark Santiago?
Like, yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, a lot of tacos. Nothing wrong with that. There's a sandwich down there.
I see. Is that noodles? Man, I'm getting hungry.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I get for only eating 3 donuts today. Should have had my normal half dozen. Well, we've got some good backgrounds today. Now, we also got a lot of responses on last week's poll about everyone's favorite beach movie, about with Jaws winning #1 and Castaway a close second. But for this week's poll about takeout food, we're asking, perfect timing, is it okay to dip fries in a milkshake? Yes, absolutely. Or no, that's weird.
I mean, absolutely is going crazy.
What's your opinion on it?
I've never done it, so I don't
Really?
know. Maybe I might have to try it. Okay, now, bacon in a milkshake.
That's weird.
Okay.
I would say so. That would be my response to that.
I mean, chat is live today, though.
I know. Yeah, we got people talking.
All right.
Well,
Good response there. And we have some exciting news to share. We've got a new batch of Slayers joining the team.
that's right. please welcome DA Support Coordinator Irene Love, Communications Specialist Joshua Martinez, and Membership Services Specialist Tiffany Dang. We are glad to have them on the team, and we are looking forward to contributions they'll surely make to the SLA during their tenure. If you see them around the office, please be sure to give them a warm SLA welcome and greet them just like you would our newest coworkers. So glad to have them. But that's not the only good news this week. We've also got some new promotions to celebrate here on the 5 at 10 show. Joining us now are our newest financial analysts, Anthony Labowitz and Calvin Wang. Anthony, Calvin, welcome to the 5 at 10 show, you two.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course. Now, how does a new promotion feel?
Feels good.
Yeah, I think it's still setting in, right?
Okay, fair.
It just happened, so still getting into the swing of things.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I want to ask you guys a few questions, if that's okay. Now, Anthony, can you talk about your personal growth here at the SLA?
Right, so I came in with little to no knowledge about insurance and even more so about surplus lines, right? I remember thinking my first day, like, what did I get myself into? Am I in over my head? But from the first day, everyone was super open and welcoming, answered all my questions. The department offered a great training program. And I think just, like I said, asking questions, reviewing senior analysts' work, and being open to learning from everybody has really helped me grow in the role. I've learned something from everybody, from the most senior analysts to the newest ones that came after me, which I think speaks to the kind of department we have. And I want to give a special shout out to Irene. She's really, I feel like, pushed me and championed my growth at the SLA, so I want to recognize her because I think she's been instrumental to my promotion.
Absolutely. Shout out to Irene. She's the best. I couldn't agree more. Calvin, like Anthony was saying, we talked about the company culture, the people here. What is it about the SLA that's kind of kept you here for around the same amount of time, 3 years, and kind of led to this promotion that you got today?
Yeah, I think like you said, the company culture, I don't think you can find any other company culture similar to ours. And I think just the events that we have with the help of the operations team, I think really brings the whole company together.
Yeah, absolutely. What is your personal favorite company event?
Yeah, my personal favorite is the carnival one that we've had. I've attended 2 of them, but the other one that I do like also is the Six Flags one that we had last year.
Absolutely, yeah. Always fun. Always a little hot, I will say.
Yeah.
Anthony, what's your personal favorite company event?
Mine have been the 2 baseball games we've had. It's been cool to get out there, play some sports with the rest of the company, and
sharing that camaraderie. How many times have you won?
Sadly, 0.
Oh, no.
But
I didn't answer that before I asked. I'm so sorry bringing up those losses, but don't worry about it. As long as we...
Next year.
Yes, exactly. Next year is the big year. Absolutely. Now, I want to ask you both a question. With these promotions, what are you most excited for in this new role?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm most excited to start on new projects and kind of innovating new ways to improve workflow in the FA department.
Team player. Anthony?
For me, I think it's the continued trust and knowing that they expect more out of me. To me, it's really motivating to not only keep up the work I've been doing, but to take on more projects and to be a resource for the rest of the team.
Solid answers all around. I don't know why you guys were so worried about coming on. You guys are doing great. But last question, and again, I apologize. I didn't send you this ahead of time. Really want your true response. Since this week is all about to-go food, on-the-go food, what is your personal food on the go that you like to take?
I feel like for me, you can't go wrong with a Lunchable, specifically the turkey and cheddar.
When's the last time you ate a Lunchable?
I think a month ago, but I had the cheddar and turkey at home.
So
just sandwich meat.
okay, of course. Anthony, what about you?
Mine's gonna be an old-fashioned burrito, right?
Old-fashioned burrito.
Portable. Can wrap it up if you're not done with it.
Are you talking about the frozen ones? Or are you talking about like
a real one?
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. What's your go-to burrito order?
Carne asada, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You getting the super burrito?
No. Not yet.
Not yet. Once we rise that level.
Yeah.
All right, fair
Maybe
enough.
next promotion I can afford to
You get
extra
that-
walk and everything, right?
You gotta splurge sometimes. Treat yourself. But awesome. Calvin, Anthony, thank you both so much for being on the show. I know felt like pulling teeth sometimes to get you out here, but we're so glad to get you on. Congratulations once again on the promotion, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we're so excited to see what you do here at the SLA. But for now, we're gonna toss it over to our next segment, our other interview with our friend Brian Manson on a segment we're calling Taste Buds. So let's dig in, Slayers. We're here with Brian Manson. Brian, you hungry?
Always. You want to go to the food truck with us? Let's go.
All right, I guess that makes us Taste Buds. because we're tasting food and we are buds, right?
Yeah, I could tell Spencer wrote that joke for you.
Taste Buds is a segment where we take a Slayer out, the food truck's located right here in Bishop Ranch Roundhouse, and try some food.
So we're gonna order something. We're gonna say slay or nay.
Today, we're trying Momo-licious, which is bringing authentic Nepali cuisine to the Bay Area. All right, before we try our main dishes, I think we should try the momos. Yeah, Nepali dumplings. All right, cheers.
Momo powers activated. I could eat more momos.
Wow. All right. What'd you call that? A sleigh or a nay?
That's a slide.
Yeah, sleigh.
I agree.
Yep. All right. I guess we can try our main dishes then. All right, so Brian, you've eaten a lot of your food, your chicken curry. What are your thoughts?
It's a sleigh. It's good. I like it. It's nice, discreet, easy to eat, which is important with food truck. You know, you're going to be out walking around, eating in an unfamiliar area. Have something easy to eat. No messy cheese pulls.
You never know what could happen at a food truck.
No.
Jamal?
Well, yeah, I echo those same sentiments. I'm going to say a sleigh. Good flavor. Good portion, too, by the way.
Yeah.
They pack it in there pretty good. Yeah.
Zeke, what do you think of?
I'm going to give a nay. Just because it's a little dry. The noodle's a little dry. Could use some sauce. Tofu's not the most seasoned tofu. So, but I will say the portions are good. So, it's not a serious nay, but it's like it's not quite a sleigh for me.
Yeah. If they approve on it, would you come back?
Yeah, of course. I would still come back.
And then what about you guys?
So try it actually.
That's a tasty mango.
That's a definite sleigh.
Yeah, that's a sleigh.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you, Ed, for being such a generous tipper for this meal. We really appreciate it, and I'm sure that the food truck and their kids in college do too.
Woo! Huge shout out to Brian. That was a ton of fun. And thank him for becoming our very first taste bud.
Who better to grace that title?
And how about Anthony and Calvin? Congrats to you guys on your promotion. You two earned it. And hey, people in the chat, give our two newest Slayers, two newest financial analysis a shout out on High Thrive.
Absolutely. And speaking of the chat, we're hearing a lot of chatter about momos.
That is going wild, man.
Sanya makes great. Eat momos. We're getting a lot of people hungry.
Some people can confirm that they've had them.
Alina has some momos waiting for her in the fridge. I don't know if that's an open invite to everyone. I can't speak for her.
I would say that it might be.
Well, again, we can't. Either way, congratulations to everyone, Calvin and Anthony. They deserve it. But hey, if any of you Slayers out there are hungry, which I know you definitely are, and are also interested in becoming our newest taste bud, reach out to us at 5and10@slayco.com, and we'll take you out to the Bishop Ranch food trucks next time. Rotating food trucks, it can't confirm that it's going to be Momo's next time, but they've got some good food.
They do. A lot of choices, and you're paying. Now, Zeke, I hate to say it, but I'm getting a little full.
Of what? The 5 at 10? It can't be. Well, do you have any room for dessert?
If by dessert you mean the endorphins that are released when we reveal our team's background winner, then yes, I can make some room.
Perfect. And let's turn to our background contest, which of course starts with our first course, our secret background judges.
Oh, Edward.
Hey! Whoa! Would you look at who it is? Rachel and Kyle. How are you two doing?
Hey, how's it going, Zeke? How's it going, Jamal?
It's going well. Thank you. Nobody ever asked me that.
Oh, brother.
Well, they don't.
No, yes, they do. They do it every time.
All right. So tell us, do you have a favorite to-go meals or restaurant that you frequent for takeout?
Yeah, I like going out to Pittsburgh. I like to get my favorite Mexican dish, chilaquiles, from the New Mecca Cafe.
Oh, I love chilaquiles.
They are delicious.
What about you, Rachel?
My favorite's Jollibee, and they opened one in Brentwood a couple of years ago.
Okay, now when you go to Jollibee, do you get the spaghetti on the side or the rice?
Rice, of course.
Of course, of course. Have you gotten their chicken sandwich?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
pretty good. Not that I go there all the time, but
Hey, no judgment if you do. Both of those sound delicious. And actually, maybe we could actually, tag along, get an invite for that next time,
that's their own personal.
Sounds good.
Rachel just said sounds good.
Okay, well,
You're not invited then.
before anyone asks, where's the beef? Let's get to the meat of this segment. Can you guys reveal today's runner-ups and winners, please?
All right. Well, we have runner-up number 1. Congratulations, Kyle Coverdale. That burrito definitely looks delicious.
That does look good. I know Kyle's a big fan of burritos. I saw him eat one earlier this week.
Well, I'm not a fan of avocado, so I would take that out.
It's his background.
I know, I'm not saying it's not a nice background. I'm just
Who's
saying.
our second runner-up, please?
Yeah, so our second runner-up is going to be Grace with In-N-Out Burger, best fast food burger on the West Coast, and hotspot of the San Ramon nightlife.
Remote nightlife. That is exactly right.
Gonna have to disagree with you on that one. It is not the best burger.
What
on the
would you
West Coast.
say?
Super Duper is pretty solid.
Okay, it's not even. Okay, who is today's winners? I love these backgrounds so far, though.
Yes.
And today's team's background winner is May Benson. As much as I love Jollibee, so does May. So congratulations. You're going home with a $100 gift card to DoorDash.
I wonder if Jollibee's on DoorDash.
Oh,
That would be
May
fantastic.
has to order Jollibee, and then she could let us know.
Well, with the $100, she can order whatever. Stop making these decisions for people.
All right.
Well, congratulations to everyone. Yeah.
Thank you, judges, for your unwavering devotion to your role here at the 5 at 10 show. You are deeply appreciated.
Thank you, Zeke. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jamal.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for inviting us
Of
over.
course.
Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely. Anytime. We hope to see you both soon. Great picks. I couldn't agree more with your picks today. But we'll see you both again soon.
Take
All
care.
right, sounds
Bye.
good.
All right. Fantastic.
I'm hungry.
Right?
See all that Jolly.
Man. Now, on to our next order of business. It starts with L and ends with Fuego.
There you go. Now, if you spotted his mark, write in the chat and we'll send you one of his signature shirts. But there is some fine print we need to alert you to. Only the first 5 people who noticed El Fuego's Easter egg and write in the chat will receive one. And of course, only one shirt per Slayer. Please, did we see anyone who got it?
Let's see.
Anyone who got it? Congrats, May, as she should.
Congrats.
Fat burrito. What is Jollibee? Filipino fried chicken.
There you go.
Well, take a look at that. But
All right. Well, speaking of El Fuego, we have another Slayer to add to the El Fuego Hall of Fame. The Fuegster crashed high New Ends vacation at Banff National Park in Canada. He even helped melt some of the snow-capped mountains. Good for him.
I'm jealous. And no, not good for him. That's global warming, Jamal.
Well, thanks, High, for sending in that awesome photo. You're forever enshrined in the Hall of Flame as the Fire Rider.
He's on a paddleboard, not a motorcycle. But speaking of who's excited for some football, people, I am, sort of, probably my third favorite sport. But I know a lot of people in the company sure are.
They are also gearing up for the return of a segment you all know and love.
That's right. Last Minute returns next Wednesday. Ed and Eric will be at the helm, taking all things football, talking all things football, from Kenny Pickett's battle for a backup quarterback job to Christian Juszczyk's latest NFL fashion designs.
And we know you can't wait, so here's a little preview.
Go along.
Ed. All right, we're gonna get started now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I'm Gabriela Garcia Sanchez, and I am the Last Minute's new PR representative. This is the 3rd season of the show, and we have lofty goals for this year. We are transforming it into a highly respected, top-of-the-line, professional sports media show for the SLA. We will now be accepting questions from the media. You over there.
Eric, can you explain what Last Minute is all about?
Sure. The Last Minute is a weekly 5 at 10 segment that covers highlights from the NFL season. We talk about the winners of the SLA football pool, and of course, we do discuss Ed's core value cats. I was just informed that we're actually not going to talk about Ed's core value cats this season. Sorry, y'all. But I was informed also that they are adorable and somewhat cute.
Hey, Ed.
Yes?
How does the SLA football pool work there?
So the football pool works by every week you'll be sent a spreadsheet, and it will have all the games for that week, and you must select a winner for each game, and whoever gets the most winners correct will get a $25 Visa gift card. And of course, you'll get extra points as well for picking Kenny Pick Pickett. Yeah, because he is part of the Steelers, and he is a Steel City Prince. Woo! Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. I was just told that you don't get any extra points for picking Kenny Pickett.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So Kenny Pickett is actually no longer with the Steelers. He's with the Eagles now. This is disheartening.
All right, moving on. One more question out there? Yeah, Stephen A. from ESPN right there.
I got a question for you. Do you think that the New York Giants is going to have another train wreck of a season this game?
I'm going to just say this to all of those out there about my Giants. A lot of people seem to talk about my team, the Giants and so forth, saying how bad we are or trash we are and everything, but it's not even about that, all right? It's actually about being loyal. Loyal to the city of New York, loyal to your team. That is my team.
Eric's just upset because Saquon Barkley is now part of the Eagles, my team.
And who is your team, E?
It's always the Eagles.
Eagles.
I've always been an Eagles fan.
Did you or did you not just say my Steel City Prince, the Steelers?
No, that never happened.
No, that did happen.
I am an Eagles fan.
No,
Kenny Pickett's with the Eagles, so I'm an Eagles fan now.
You're
It's all about Kenny Pickett and the Eagles.
Last year you was with the Steelers. The year before
I don't
that
remember
you
that
was
at
with
all.
the Bucks.
I don't remember that at all.
I do remember that.
No. Hey, we can talk about Daniel Jones.
We can talk about Daniel Jones
over
all day.
himself.
We
He's
can also
terrible.
talk about your boy Steel City. Steel City.
What? No.
Steel City.
It's the city of brotherly love now. It's all about Kenny Pickett.
Can't wait for Ed and Eric's hilarious commentary that will have us all entertained this football season. And don't forget, there will be prizes week after week for the Slayers who select the most correct winning matchups during the regular season.
We can't wait. Can't believe we got Stephen A. on that ad. That was awesome. Well, finally, keep your eyes peeled for an announcement regarding the SLA's new communication portal on SharePoint. It will be launching at the end of the month and will be your go-to spot for countless resources, including a glossary of industry terms, a style guide for team communications, and so much more.
Well, man, the chat is going crazy. Football is back. People are excited.
Exactly.
A lot of Raider Nation, 49er faithful.
My favorite was Kathy's just football in all caps. Kathy's excited.
Yeah, football.
Kathy, we want you on the last minute. That's absolutely.
Oh, I would love that.
Calling that right now.
Well, that's going to do it for us here. Tune in next week for Last Minute season premiere. They are back where nothing has changed with Ed and Eric. But from all of us here at the 5 at 10 show, I'm Jamal.
And I'm Zeke. Thank you, and thank you to Kenny Pickett. Of course, he's back. And good night.